In this video, I am comparing the Global Utility Knife, also called the Small Chef's Knife, to the Wusthof Ikon 6-inch Utility Knife. And I'm doing this because even though they look very, very, very different, they're actually both very similar knives. Off the bat, they are both forged, they are both handmade. The Global is obviously made in Japan, while the Wusthof is made in Germany. But the actual blades are even more similar. The Global is made with Cromova 18, which is roughly 56 to 58 hardness, and the Ikon is made with their own proprietary blend of steel, which is again roughly 58 hardness. On top of that, the Global is angled and cut to a 15-degree angle, and the Wusthof is angled and cut to a slightly more sharp 14-degree angle. But you can see that in terms of the actual way the blades are going to work, the way they're going to wear, the way they're going to need to be sharpened and honed, and what different frequencies it's going to be, they're essentially the same knife from here forward. The real differences are from here back. As you can see, they have wildly different handles, and this really comes down to how they were designed. The Ikon was designed to be a very, very ergonomic knife. They did this in two ways. The first is the full tang and this big, big weight at the bottom, and the point is that while you're holding it, it sort of falls back into your arm and like this, and really morphs with your hand. The second thing is the actual shape of the handle. No matter how you hold this knife, it seems, it feels like it's part of your hand, and the end result is it feels like an extension of your entire body, and I like that a lot about it. The Global, on the other hand, number one, does not have a tang at all, and this comes from a little known fact about them. They're actually two-piece knives. The blade is forged, the handle is actually hollow and filled with sand, and the whole thing is welded together right here and then polished up. They do this to make a very, very light, very, very nimble knife, and surprisingly enough, the handle is actually insanely ergonomic, especially for what it is, the way it looks. You wouldn't expect that, but it fits very, very nicely in the hand. The golf ball dimples not only stand out from across the kitchen, but they also really, really increase grip too, which I like a lot. Both of these knives do have lifetime warranties, which is great, so it really comes down to personal preference. Do you prefer the heftier, sort of bulkier German-style knives, or do you prefer the lighter and nimbler Japanese-style knives? At the end of the day, like I said, it's personal preference. I'll put a link down to both below. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, as always, let me know. Otherwise, I will talk to you very soon.